you. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, Audley. Sorry. It's a great morning. It's a beautiful day. And we ought to give thanks for today. There are many of us who have not gotten the privilege to see this new day. But we are here, and we are giving the good Lord a big thank you. It is a privilege for me to be with you this morning. It is a privilege. And I hope that by the end of this call, you know, someone will be inspired. We all will be inspired. There are 4 of us on the call. No, there are 7 of us on the call at the moment. And I'm hoping that others will join us very soon. But while we wait on them, we're just going to start, you know. I trust that everyone is doing well and are excited as I am about this opportunity. More excited than ever before. If you agree with me, drop a number 7 in the chat. Are you excited? Are you excited? I am excited. I am overjoyed. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful. I am inspired. And I am inspired, and I want you to be inspired. Today I want to inspire us to be inspired to take that leap of faith into our business. This once in a lifetime business, this opportunity, I believe is a once in a lifetime opportunity. On this journey to success, let us turn fear into action, then habit. Let us turn fear into action, then habit. This opportunity is too good for us to allow it to pass us, to allow fear to prevent us from taking charge, from benefiting from the possibilities that are here. Fear into action, then into habit. We all want Vida Divina to work for us. However, it requires hard work and self-accountability. Self-accountability. Hard work and self-accountability. Yes. The battling of the mind prevents self-accountability, making it twice as harder to work. Right? So hard work plus self-accountability. Self-accountability is difficult because we are accounting to ourselves. We have to motivate ourselves. We don't have anybody to say, okay, this is what you are to do today, and this is what you are to do, and this is the result that we expect to get from you. And so you have to account to somebody. No, that is not what is happening in this entrepreneurial world that we have taken upon ourselves. Hard work plus fear. Hard work plus fear will never give you the result that you want. We must be an overcomer of that fear factor and get to work. We must be an overcomer of that fear factor and get to work. The truth is that we work hard every day, but we were trained to work for others. Quote unquote, we are slaves. We were trained to work for others. Under other supervision, that means we are under slave mastership. So we're talking about a plantationism. So we need to change our mindset now. Being an entrepreneur requires us to take charge of the process and seeing through to success. Being an entrepreneur requires us, you and I, to take charge of the process and seeing through to success. To change from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset, we must overcome the fear of starting, the fear of beginning something, of starting to do something. And we must force ourselves to take the required actions. For us to sell 5 products per day, for us to look for at least 25 persons to tell us no per day, we must believe that we can do it. We must commit ourselves to do it. And we must set out to accomplish it. The hardest part of this is to begin, is to start. The hardest part of this whole process is to get up and go. Fear will have us sit down, procrastinating. Fear will have us saying, oh, planning and doing everything else. All oh, we're going to do this and oh, we're going to do that and we're going to do it this way and that way. Rather than get up and start, and then the way will open up itself as we go. After you start, the fear begins to diminish. And the longer you are at it, the more you become an overcomer. So if you start, then the fear will disappear. Right? And the more you get at what you're doing what you're supposed to do, is the less the fear factor presents itself. So we are overcomer. Yes, we can overcome. Yes, we will overcome. Yes, we must overcome. The moment you start to succeed is the moment that you start to succeed. You need to push more, accelerate, speed it up. So when you start the traction, you get up and you go and you start to speak to people, try to find people to tell you no. 5, 10, 15 people you have spoken to, 20, 25. Yeah, 25 is the minimum. But you find another 5 that to tell you no. Find another 10 to tell you no. Right? Believe me, some yes are going to turn up. So the more people you find to tell you no, is the more likely it is going to be for you to become successful. So you're going to make the call. You're going to knock on the doors. Make as many cold calls. Cold call, I believe, is the training ground to overcome fear. If you can master cold calling, if we can master cold calling, we would become unstoppable. Let's decide to practice cold calling. When we are able to call persons we don't know without fear, then we would have no problem marketing our products to anyone. When we are able to call persons we don't know, to introduce products to persons we don't know without fear of no, of the answer no, then we would have no problem marketing our products to anyone. No objection will deter us. If you don't believe me, ask Sir Christopher. No objection will kill the vibes. No objection will prevent us from going to the next person. So let's fear into action and then to habit. Half measures achieve us nothing, as it is quoted. Half measures achieve us nothing. In the world of success and achievements, half measures achieve nothing in terms of results, except for tiring out the person engaging in the half measures. Only those who go all the way see things through until they are done. Only those persons experience rewards that the marketplace has to offer. Until action is turned into a success, it is not done. As we reflect on these affiliate, as I reflect on the affiliate training with the CEO on Monday night, a few things stood out to me. The first one is that he alluded that we should prove to our friends and family that the products work, that the business work, then they will believe us. So rather than us introducing the product and the business to our friends and families, let them see us succeeding in these areas. He said he never introduced the products to his family. The other thing that he mentioned was he said it is going to be hard, but it is going to be successful. It is hard work, but it is going to be successful. It can only be successful if you stick to it. It can only be successful if you overcome the fear factor. He said you should look for a niche market. Vida Divina provides us with a wide variety of products and different industry categories. Coffee and tea, health and wellness, weight loss. We can select an area and focus on that area. Let us find a niche market and focus on that niche market. Right? Practice on people that you don't know. That's another point that he brought up. Practice on people that you don't know. So when we were talking about cold calling, we are talking about practicing on people that we don't know. Find another one, he said, find 25 people who will say no, as I alluded before. Number 16, know how to sort people before you talk to them about the business. And this point really hit us, because when we started out, the whole idea is that who can we get to become a part of the team? We were focusing so much on signing up persons, get affiliates. But his take on it is that we should start with the product. Let people experience the products. Then you sort them to see if they would be interested in the business. If they like the products, right? Would they be interested? If they are not interested, we'll leave them as a customer. Do not force anybody into becoming a business partner. Lead with the products. The products are great products. The products are great products. Follow up with the customers to see how they are experiencing it, how they're loving it, and if they have any interest at all in becoming a part of the business. If they don't, then we keep them as customer. It's better to have a good customer than a bad distributor. He said, everyone you talk to only need bullet points. So we don't need, when we are introducing the product to individuals, we don't have to go through all the information about a particular product. We just need to highlight the main benefits or experiences that they can have from the products. Bullet points, no detail. Too much information will cause you not to get the sale. The less is better. the less you speak about the product. Speak about how you benefited from it, or others have improved their health from it, with less detailed information, bullet points. Then another point that he brought up was that we should only bring sorted people into the business opportunity calls. So rather than inviting everyone to the business opportunity calls, we should only invite people who first have experienced the product, two have shown an interest in becoming a part or wanting to share this product with others for financial benefit. These are the people that we invite to the opportunity calls. Otherwise, we should only invite them to product presentation, home meetings or whatever type of way that we're going to produce, expose the products to customers. So I believe the takeaway is that we should focus, we should be product driven, customer driven. If we seek to market the products, then we'll be very much on our way. In marketing the product, there are few things that there's a 4-pointer that I came up on, that a sales pitch type of thing is that first we must get the attention of the customer, right? Build a trust. Let them feel comfortable with us talking with them, and then you find a way, find a signature talk, a way that you can, a very concise way that you can present the product to the customer. Talking about the Tomcat Alley, for example, you speak about those bullet point benefits about the coffee, and then you ask them to, if they want to, experience it as well. So we find simple ways of introducing the products to the customers with enthusiasm, knowing that these products work, because if you're not convinced, you will never be able to convince somebody that the products work. So let us take this great opportunity and make the best of it. I don't think there is another opportunity that is available to us at this time, like Vida Divina. And I suggest that we go forward with all that is within us to take everything with both hands, because we have an opportunity, especially for the English market, which is literally untouched, right? If we work hard enough to reach people, to introduce the product to people, to get as many no's as possible, only success will be the result. Success, success, success. I am excited. I am elated. I am overwhelmed. Right? Some nights I'm sleepless. I'll sleep because I said, what can I do to make sure that I grasp this opportunity with both hands? No. Not later, but now. I encourage us as we go through this weekend that we put fear behind us, that we seek to find the no's, get as many no's as possible. Even since the coffee came back online yesterday, I tell you, I ordered my stuff because I am committed to take these products to the people, because they are great products. The products, they work. We have it all. It's just for us now to apply ourselves. So I encourage us today. If there is anyone who likes to make a comment, there's something that you probably want us to expand on, something that is of concern to you, or if you're excited as I am and you want to say something, please raise your hand and let's Vida Divina is the better way. Vida Divina has opened up a pathway for us, and we must grasp it with both hands. Anyone has something to say? If you raise your hand, I can unmute you. Right. Okay, Tiffany, thank you for please unmute. How are you today?
I am good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. It was so funny. When you said niche market, I had just wrote it down and I was like, oh my God, I just said that. And while you were talking, I got the idea of having a niche market because I feel like I'm all over the place when I'm talking to people about the products. And just maybe a few months ago, I had a friend suffer from it, and I know that a lot of, especially Black women, suffer from fibroids. And I was like, you know what? Detox. That is the main thing. I was thinking, I'm really big on the tea. So I was thinking about going into the niche market of, for the women fibroids, and for both sexes, I'm thinking about sexual reproductive health.
Yes.
Because I know the products assist in that big time, even though that's something we don't think about as far as like our health. So that's what I'm going to create today.
Wonderful. I agree with you. I believe that focusing on niche market creates a better opportunity for you, because one, you'll be able to get all the relevant knowledge about that area, and then when you speak to people who are dealing with these challenges, they will understand what you're saying, because they are experiencing it. And if we focus on that, we build down rather than wide, rather than focusing on a number of things. We build down. We choose an area and we niche down, right? All the related things with regards to that. We focus on that, and look, skincare is coming out. If skincare is your strength area, focus on skincare. If diabetes is your area, focus on diabetes. Yes, you can sell other stuff, but when you're too spread out, then the focus is not there, right? So I agree with you, Tiffany. Go, take it to the world. Anyone else would like to unmute and say something? I am not sure now that. Oh, let me see what it's saying. Christine, I am not sure. I am more sure now that the no's will pave the way for my success. Of course, the no's, among the no's, you're going to find the yes. And you just need a few yes to make it successful for you. Okay, Sir Albert, welcome, Mr. Double Diamond. We appreciate having you here, sir, and it's my pleasure to give you the mic. Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Thank you. You said some powerful things.
Yes.
And it's all about just us valuing what we have, right? Because we have a company that you build us right to pay you for the rest of your life. That's number one. Number two is a debt-free company that's not going nowhere. So that should give you the clarity and mindset of knowing that you're not about to build something that could disappear. in the near future, right? And also just finding your niche, like you said, Aisha said, right? Finding your niche. And I just even want to expand on that, right? Because I'm gonna touch on the sales, but even building your business, find your niche, right? If you are on here and let's say you're as young as I am, you gotta understand that it will be easier to relate to a niche in your audience. People that like to do the same things that you want to do, right? So it's going to be easy to build a culture of those people. If you're on here and you're a mother, you should really understand that there are so many mothers out here that can relate to you, right? So if you're only telling your story or you're trying to sell products, you should be throwing your niche in there, and you should kind of have like a targeted audience, right? Like if you go to Target, Walmart, at the checkout, they have a lot of candy and stuff. Why? Because they know a lot of people will be with our kids' parents. And they have about between 20 seconds to 3 minutes to wait in the line. And what do kids do when they're waiting in the line? They're wandering. They're wandering around, or they want candy. Mommy, I want candy. So they know that niche is there, right? And if you go to grocery stores, what do they usually do? They put the meat in the back, because they know that most people are going to the back. Most people are going to buy meat for a fact, because those are perishables. The highest selling item in grocery stores are meat. They put them in the back. Why? Because by the time you go for the meat, you'd have gone through all the other aisles, and that will give them a chance to sell the product. So every business knows their niche, right? Every business does some type of targeting. So right now, let's be a little bit more intentional when we are, even with our message out there, the people we are inviting, the people we're trying to sell to. Build your niche. And the third thing is, we've been selling a lot of coffee, and I just noticed, not just noticed, but we finally have the Tonka Dali latte, Tonka Dali's Cults, and the original Tonka Dali black coffee. And if you guys pay attention to the volume attached to it, it's 40 volume points. So now you're going to be getting the same volume points as, you sell it the 40 PV products, and that is really, really, really going to help our business.
Yes.
So for all my coffee lovers, take advantage of this. It's zero sugar, so now you can have performance and weight loss all in one. I love it. So,
yeah.
So I just wanted to chime that in there. So thank you, sir, for giving me the platform too.
I appreciate you coming on, sir. It makes a difference, a lot of difference. So let us niche down. Let us niche down. We have a wide variety of. There's something there that you can market effectively. Find it. There's something there that can make it work for you. Find it, and it could start with the one that give you that personal experience. Because if you have that personal experience from the product, it creates an enthusiasm, and that will pass on to others, right? They will feel it. So because you believe it, they are going to believe it, because it's going to come out into through your communication. Is there anyone else who would like to say something? Please raise your hand. Anyone else? No one else? Okay, since there is no one else, I want to thank everyone who took the time out to be on this call. You took the time out because it's important to you, and we thank you, and we ask that you just put the work in. Let us do what we need to do to take this and change our lives. Thank you very much, and let us have a very productive weekend, and see you on Sunday when we will be having our next I think it's business opportunity presentation or product presentation, whatever it is. Let us be there, and let us carry someone. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you all. This is the end of a good and prosperous day. Thank you very much.